that crossbody throw to Juju.
Yeah, when they were talking
That
about
when I saw that shit, I was like, ooh, he's back. That was a
I
throw right
like
there.
Juju. Juju is one of my favorite wide receivers to watch, just because he's so childish that it's so fun to watch. It's like that's what football is all about. I love Juju.
Hey, they loaded. Hey, remember Deontay Johnson, man?
Yeah,
That
I had
kid's
him in
gonna
my
have a
FanDuel. Yeah,
year.
look, he reminds me of Antonio Brown. I'm not gonna say
Really?
as good. He reminds me of
He
a
had
mini
more.
Antonio Brown.
He had more targets than Juju,
Yeah,
and that he's electric, man. Watch, and the Steelers always have like a number two coming behind the number one, right? Like
yeah, exactly.
they always have that next receiver stacked. It's what they do. But that kid right there, he's gonna be something, man. He's nasty.
I know.
But anyway,
I think Big Ben. When I see Big Ben play, I always feel like he's not usually given the credit that he deserves. I think he's one of the top tier quarterbacks, and a lot of
Oh
people
yeah, of
they will
course.
forget him when you talk about like the Brady's, the Breezes, Wilson. They usually forget Roethlisberger. I think he's one of the top quarterbacks that's in the league right now. And people
I
forget him for
agree.
some
I
reason.
agree. I think that's probably because early in his career he was kind of a jerky jerk. He's kind of a jerk. So you didn't want to like him. He wasn't likable. But truth be told, when it comes to on the field, that dude can slang it. He's a
Yeah,
problem.
if he's
He
on the
came. He
field.
as a
Oh,
rookie, he walked in.
well,
Miami, Ohio, wherever the hell he
I
came
always
from, and
think,
just
I mean,
started
this is a
slinging
little
it.
bit off topic, but I always think Big Ben is that quarterback where time started changing. Because before Big Ben, it was like teams were willing to groom the backup. You had a backup quarterback. He sat behind the quarterback. He was groomed. You didn't play him. Remember back in the day where you didn't play the quarterback the first
Yeah,
year, maybe
yeah,
even the second
yeah.
year. And Big Ben came in and blew everything out the park his rookie year.
Yep.
Ever since Big Ben, it's like, oh, you draft him, you throw him in. You throw him in that first year. I always feel like he's like that breaking point in the
Yeah, yeah.
NFL.
He sort of was the poster boy for that transition.
Yeah, he did good.
he's
What do
de-
y'all think?
he's
What'd you
definitely
say?
a part of the royalty family. He's just the ugly sister. That's it. He's not your typical. He's not your typical quarterback. He's like the ugly sister. He's just not your typical quarterback. But he's definitely royalty.
Even at the age of 38, Ben is still mobile. So I think that's what's still giving him the edge in most of these game situations you saw on Sunday or Monday, and which you'll see probably going on for the rest of the year. He's still mobile, and he has the arm, so and the IQ to make it happen. So I expect him to play well this season. I don't think he will be in the AFC Championship game, but I think he'll play well.
Yeah. Which one of their linemen got hurt? Is it one of them? He's hurt. He's out. I think.
Yeah, Banner, their right tackle.
Oh, Banner. Okay. And
Yeah,
Villanueva's hurt too, isn't he?
they don't know how bad it is yet.
Or DeCastro. I'm sorry. DeCastro's hurt too, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah. That might be an issue for him.
I got Big Ben in the fantasy league. He gave me 27 out the gate.
Man, I
I'm
passed on
about
him.
to ride
I felt
that.
bad.
I'm about to ride.
Stupid.
Ride that horse all the way to the.
So much value too because
I
I got
fucked
him
up.
late. I'm about
I
to ride
fucked
him to
up.
the playoffs, partner.
How did you guys think Brady looked?
Yeah.
Do you think the issue was Brady, or do you think the Saints defense looked so good?
I think it was a combination of a little bit of everything. Yeah. No
They're
preseason,
good.
whole new team, whole new dynamic. The Saints is a good team. They have a good defense. So,
Yeah. Listen, the key to Brady, if the playbook on Brady is to put pressure up the middle. That's how you beat Brady. You bring pressure up the middle.
That's just
Because
what
when
they
he's
did.
got to run laterally, especially if you can make him go to his left. So they knew what they were doing. They schemed him perfectly. And listen, I'm not gonna panic and say like, oh, they look bad or whatever. Man, it's one game and that was the same. New offense, new everything. So I'll give them a pass.
And on top of that, I don't think they were capable of running the ball as well as they wanted to. So that didn't create those play action situations where Brady had stride with connecting with Gronk down the field in that play action situation. So I think they got to get Fournette going, find a way to get Robert Jones on the edge, and I think you'll see the passing game open up a bit more and Brady be a tad bit more accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
They
got to
were in
run
his
out of
face
the
so much.
12.
He missed Evans a couple of times too, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah, yeah. He did.
Yeah, that's miscommunication going on.
Yeah, and Evans
They
wasn't.
they I'm sorry. They got to run 2 tight end sets, man.
That
Because
will help
Brady
him
needs
out.
that extra. He needs that extra second. They're gonna
But,
learn.
but
Who's
I
their
will
second
say
tight
He
end?
needs. He
OJ
needs that,
Howard.
huh?
OJ Howard's his second tight end.
They got a
But
nice
I
little
will,
combo if
I
they
will,
use
They
him
got
right.
Brait. Is Brait
Yeah,
still
Yeah.
on the team?
yeah. I will say though, I saw Brady connect with Godwin on the sideline, like
Yeah.
35-yard pass, and it was beautiful. So
It was. Yeah, it ain't his arm, man.
it's
I
not
think
his
he's.
arm. It's not his
He'll
arm.
be fine.
He'll be
But
fine.
they gotta put him. So like in the beginning of the year, these games, right? They've got to run the plays that he's familiar with, so he can get that rhythm going and get comfortable. They got to run
Right.
2 tight end sets. Like they got to
Yeah.
run. They
There
need
was a line.
that O line is not that great either. They got
There
a
was a line to be
rookie.
said about him being in that division too. So you know what a lot of people say, because he's not in the division with the Dolphins and the Jets and the Bills. So it's a little bit harder now. So do you think that makes a difference for him this year?
Hell yeah, I
mean,
think so.
Always makes
So
a
don't get
difference.
it.
Always makes a
Here's the
difference.
thing: people sleep, but that Bills defense is top 5 in the league. So playing them twice a year is no walk in the park. And Miami has actually beat them a couple times. So although I know our division overall sucks outside of them, but they play each other real tough. But I
Well,
do
division
think
games
that
are always
they got
legit.
some. Who's the best defense in that division?
In
I
the
think
NFC South or AFC
I
East?
think it's too early.
NFC South. NFC South.
Way too early to tell.
Yeah, way too
Right,
early.
but what I'm trying to say is Atlanta's defense, and they ain't known for their defense. They
No,
get roasted all the fucking
I would
time.
say right now it has to be the Saints. If you had to pick one,
Yeah.
I would say it
Right.
has to be the Saints.
Oh, the Panthers' defense is trash.
Yeah.
Straight trash. So like that shit ain't so hard. He's got the Saints. After that, he's got the fucking Panthers and the fucking Atlanta Falcons. So yeah. That shit may be easier.
So let's talk
be
about
honest.
our own teams. Let's talk about our own teams.
Ugh.
So, we might as well start with Eric, since look how he
got
leans
me.
forward. You see how he leans forward? Like,
You
let me just get ready.
You got me pouring liquor up in
Fuck the
this bitch.
Chiefs.
Right. So let's start with the Chiefs, right? They're the reigning Super Bowl champions. We get it.
We are. Yes, we are.
All right, but I'm sure there's some things that you didn't like. So tell us the good, the bad, the ugly. Your team from this weekend.
All right, I'll start with the ugly first. So for me, I still feel like the linebackers are not playing as aggressive as I would like to see them play, especially on run plays in between the hash marks. So we have a rookie. He didn't log any time on defense. He has some special teams time, but I think our linebacking core gotta step up in run situations a tad bit more. I feel like our cornerbacks. The bad part is in the secondary. Our cornerbacks we are banged up, so getting healthy is key for us. We had a cornerback break his hand in the first quarter, so he'll be out for 4 weeks. Charchavius Ward. And the good is, as always, we got 15 on our team. I feel like 15 mixed with Andy Reid is the perfect combination. I think that gives nightmares for defensive coordinators, and I think that we'll be in the mix the next couple of weeks here and going into Baltimore after we finish this game. So that's the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Boo.
Boo. What's wrong, Vic? What you got? You're good, you're bad, and you're ugly.
He's sad over there.
Gosh.
You just look annoyed, right?
I'm like the kid in school that's scared to get picked on.
It's just probably
I'm
ugly
like,
to the power.
Don't pick me. Don't pick me.
Well, considering some people think your team didn't look so bad, it shouldn't be so bad.
Whatever. We look like shit, but the only good was Marcus May. I think with all of the Adams talk and him leaving and blah blah blah, Marcus May had himself a hell of a fucking game. That fool had like 2 sacks, 4 tackles. two pass defense. Like he was all over the place. It looked amazing. So that was cool. But the bad, I would say the bad has to be quarterback, man. Like you got to keep it real with Sam. Like he's got to turn the corner. He made one play it's probably one of the worst plays I've seen in a long time. Like it was horrible. When I don't know if y'all seen the highlights, but he ran out of the sideline. He took a sack and he ran out, and instead of knowing to throw it away, he ran off and got chased out of the sideline and lost like 5 yards. But on top of that, when you looked at the coach's tape, he had Crowder wide fucking open. So it was a classic jailbreak route where the receiver goes in and then starts going out. And when he was wide the fuck open because they were double impairment. Not only did he miss the throw, but he fucking ran out of bounds and took a fight. Like, it was just terrible. So the good May, the bad Sam, the ugly is just overall coaching. Like, I'm just not a fan of our coach, bro. I don't think he's good. It's hard to be a fan when you think the coach is not. It wasn't a good hire. I never was on board with Gates. You know, so
I tried to tell you about the Jets, Vic. I tried to tell you.
Vic is fired. Like, you are visibly annoyed.
I tried to tell you, Vic. Y'all didn't listen to me live back there. I tried to tell you.
Your shit should be the bad, the worse, and the ugly.
I'm so fucking worried. Players fuck up. Shit happens.
But anyway, and listen, I'll wrap it up by saying this is Bills on the road, first game of the year is fucking tough, man. Like, that's just a tough pill to swallow. It is what it is. Yeah. I'm just happy we look better in the second half. We put some points on the board and got the 17 because the first half was fucking atrocious.
But are you panicking or are you good? Like, you're cool? You think y'all are good from one loss? Is it like...
What's panic as a Jet fan, man? Like, we'll see. You know what it is, dude? The New York media is something different, man.
I was about to say, it's got to be better than the panic.
The hyenas are already out. Sam's trash. It's just crazy in New York. It's crazy. So you used to this shit. Like, it's so crazy. And then Jet fans are the worst. Jet fans are fucking annoying, man. They're right behind the Cowboys. They annoy me the most because they're such fucking twats.
You the only Jets fan I know, so they're non-existent to me.
Exactly.
Hey, Eric, I'm gonna need you to remove that smirk.
Is it my turn to vent? Is it my turn to vent, Chad? Can I vent?
It is your turn. It is your turn.
I wish I could mute his video.
Man. I hear the anger in Vic's voice, and I understand fucking the good. The good is the Eagles, we sucked last year at fucking scoring in the first half. I think we were terrible at a minus percentage when it came to scoring. We were up 17-0 the first half. So we got that job done. The bad Carson fucking Wentz. I don't never judge the GOAT, but god damn it, Wentz, you gotta stop this bullshit. You gotta stop these turnovers. You gotta stop holding on to the fucking ball. You have to go in that huddle, command that fucking huddle, go in that earpiece, tell Doug Peterson we're going to throw a fucking slant or a drag route, stop holding on to the ball for a fucking bomb every play. There's no reason why you should have had 2 picks and a turnover. So that would be the bad. The fucking ugly, oh my gosh, the O-line. The same fucking problem. Shit, I understand we're dealing with injuries. We gave up 8 sacks to a fucking team with no fucking name. You know how embarrassing that shit is? I cried in the car. I did. Look, not even my own car. I broke in somebody else's car and cried in it. That's how sad this shit is. You know what I'm saying? So Lane Johnson is back. Hopefully he helps us out, but that shit was horrible.
Can I ask you a question? Did y'all draft any old linemen?
We did. He got hurt. He got hurt during the fucking game. We can't fucking win.
Now, the last time we did an NFL special, didn't me and Vic warn you about that team in Maroon's defensive line?
That's what I'm saying. Nope. I'm glad you brought that up because I'm disgusted at all this overgassing of them. We had 3 starting linemen out. They were supposed to get 8 sacks. They did their fucking job. This ain't no great defense. Watch when we get healthy, we gonna whoop their ass by 50. Fuck them. I don't want to hear that bullshit. They overhyped. We had 3 linemen.
Hey, nah.
I don't know hyped them up. I think we said that they were better than people expect. And they are a decent defense.
I called that shit. I told you straight up, them boys are gonna run all over your shit, and you didn't believe it.
You
didn't believe it. What happened to you is seeing made you a believer. When you see Wentz getting dragged down like a little fucking deer by a lion out in the field.
That was
that
your
shit
good.
made you feel away.
You're bad and you're ugly. Are you panicking or are you good?
I'm panicking at the O-line. I'm not gonna lie. The O-line has me very nervous.
Yeah. Who y'all play next week?
We play the fucking Rams, so we gonna show y'all y'all Lane Johnson is back, and Donald's gonna murder Wentz. If Lane Johnson doesn't play well, Donald's gonna murder Wentz.
Aaron Donald may have 4 sacks.
He might have 7.
Oh, in 2. You motherfuckers is roll in 2.
Expect Donald to move around on the defensive line this week.
I'm scared.
He's going to wherever the weak spot at, he's going.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to move because they'll probably do what they did to us. Because we had a rookie over there on the right as a right tackle, he doesn't need to move around. Because if you got to take your damn center and your left guard to deal with him along with your left tackle, it don't really matter whether he move around. You still don't have help on the other side when you got a rookie in there. So I say all that to say our offensive line, it wasn't really – well, let me start with my good. My good was I was pleasantly surprised at Aldon Smith. Like, for somebody who hasn't played football in 5 years, with all the bullshit he had to deal with, I mean, the whole game, I honestly couldn't take my eyes off of him because I was so shocked that he was doing so well for not playing.
He surprised me too.
He did. Like, I mean, he had a sack.
He's a freak. He's a freak
of nature. I mean, he had.
He's always been a freak.
Like 6
it's just
tackles,
a damn shame.
6 alone tackles. It was just like crazy. He had like a tip ball. He was just all over the place. So that was really good to see. And Zeke didn't do bad, but you kind of expect that from him. That he should move. But my bad was our linebackers. Oh my God, y'all! They look. Jalen Smith. I just feel like. Oh, we know that Sean Lee is hurt, of course. Leighton Van Der Esch got hurt, of course. But Jalen Smith I just felt like he should know better. He looked bad. So I was concerned about Jalen Smith, really. Our linebackers didn't look good. And the ugly is Lyle Collins is out. So our line just don't look like, I don't know. It just don't look like it's supposed to look, which is concerning because I think Zeke and Dak, they need a decent line. I think they need a line. So
I got a question for you, Dion. I got a question for you.
Of course you do.
I got a question for you. So,
of course you do.
So time of possession is not an issue for the Cowboys?
I don't necessarily think I'm not somebody that gets caught up in time of possession if you're moving the ball down the field. So if the other team has 34 minutes and we have 26 minutes, I'm okay with that if you're moving the ball. But I don't necessarily – we weren't converting like we needed to. So if you're scoring, it is what it is. But if you're not scoring, that's a concern when you have a team that's built as a running team. That's when it's a concern.
So now that you guys are continuing the trend of not scoring as much, does that make you nervous? Because you're losing in time of possession again. You're almost outgaining the time by almost 12 minutes.
I'm not panicking.
Still can't score like you want to. Okay. And it's becoming a recurring theme for the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, to you, it's a recurring theme. To me, it's the first week of the season. So if it does recur week to week to week, then of course that's a pattern and that's a problem.
How many weeks?
But if it's
3 weeks, 4 weeks.
If it's, I think the first quarter is a good gauge for most statistics. I think that's pretty fair for any team.
Can I ask Dion a quick question right quick too? May I ask a question?
I'm in line.
Of course. Just real quick. Just real quick.
Let's go to the star right quick.
Here we go to the star right quick.
So I have my question. So what do you guys rank Zeke? Is he number 1 quarterback? Is he top 3? Is he top 5? What do you guys say? Is he he's top 3? Is that fair to say? Zeke, is he top 3?
In the league?
As a running back?
As a running back, is Zeke top 3?
Oh, Zeke, my bad.
Yeah,
Top five. Top five.
Top five? Top five? That's fair
Top
to say
five
top
is
five?
fair. Absolutely.
Top three.
Okay, so
As an
with that
overall
being
balance,
said,
I probably will put him maybe top five.
so top five, we all agree on top five. So with that being said, why is time of possession not a concern for you if you have a top five running back?
This is how I know. This is how I know. This is how I know people don't listen, because when you go back and listen to the end of what I said, my exact words were the issue is that we're built as a running team. So yes, of course we have to run the ball. That was the very last thing that I said. Now I'm gonna leave it at that because you got to go back and listen to the tape.
My turn. My turn.
Go ahead, Vic.
Hey, Chris,
Go
Chris,
ahead.
that may be the question of the week, my friend.
I think it was pretty valid.
You was in your bag with that question.
Y'all didn't listen. Anyway, so
Dion, you can't have a top five, top three back, okay, and not control time of possession with the run game. That shit don't add up. That's improper usage.
So that means you didn't listen to what
we'll
I
put
said.
a pin in that.
Yeah, let's
We'll
put a pin in
in
that. I want you to go back and listen to what I said.
See, you're in denial there.
Here's
Here's my thing, and here's the one thing I have to say. Y'all still started the season with that same monkey on your back that y'all can't beat good teams.
No, we didn't.
That's fact.
Can't beat. No. Dak, let me finish my point.
Started the season like that. Everybody else puts this crap on the star because that's how you.
No, this ain't about the star. This is about your quarterback.
It is
Forget
about
the star.
No,
it's not. That's your excuse. That's your deflection mode.
Dak has never.
Dak has never got good quarterback. Dak doesn't beat good defenses. He doesn't beat good defenses. He feeds off the weak.
That's true. Okay, then let me ask you a question.
Am I lying?
Let me ask you a question while you're asking questions. If that's the case, when did you see Dak say that he has this, he has all these high expectations?
When he asked for $40 million,
he didn't ask for $40. You know what? He didn't ask for $40 million.
When he started to marry Mahomes, that's when the expectations were.
You're in the mousetrap right now.
No.
Wiggle the fuck you want.
Y'all are bullshit because here's the thing. When it comes to the Cowboys, the media comes up with all kinds of bullshit. And y'all know, and y'all are smart enough to know about football. It's bullshit. And here's what happens. When somebody like me says, in the first quarter, I think we're going to go 2-2, and then y'all go, oh, yeah, that makes sense. And then you go, well, y'all look like shit because you should have won a game. Well, who said that we were better than
Dion?
We're not.
Dion, what was the last good, hold on, let me ask one question.
Go ahead,
What was the last good defense that Dak beat?
I don't know. But okay. So what's your point? So what you're saying is Dak doesn't play well against good defenses. So then why would you expect the Cowboys to go anything more than 8-8? And why is that a monkey on their back if nobody?
I don't expect them to go more than 8-8.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a monkey on their back because in order to do what they want to do and be a playoff team, you got to be good teams.
Okay.
It's a big deal if your quarterback is. Hold on.
You're not answering the question.
No, if your quarterback, I'm going to answer the question. If your quarterback is asking for top 3, top 5 money, you got to beat those teams.
No. Who said the quarterback is asking? None of us have any idea what he's actually asking.
Oh, stop.
Come on.
We know what he wants.
Okay, then tell me this. Listen, a report came out today out of Dallas that Dak was willing to take $35 million. The only thing he was asking for was not to be franchised before the contract was signed. So now, if that's the case,
$35 million is top quarterback money.
If he gets franchised, he's gonna make 38, 39.
What I'm saying is,
35 is the market rate. What are you talking about?
What I'm saying.
No, it's not. Not after these new signings. It's
Time out.
Deshaun Watson, dollar for dollar, Deshaun Watson just made more than Mahomes. So
hold on, Vic. Hold on, Dion. That is
right. It drives it up.
It's market rate for one season. He's not asking for a 1-year contract.
Exactly. So the point is,
$35 million plus a season.
Why should he not be paid? Why should he not be paid?
Because he can't beat good defenses. That's why.
Bullshit. His shit is similar to Deshaun Watson. You're telling me
Cowboys. The
You're telling
Cowboys
me-
will not
you're
get a
telling
win
me
until
bullshit.
week 4.
If you are a quarterback in the league and you're a starting quarterback, it's bullshit that you're gonna tell me that a player shouldn't make a basic market rate. I don't give a fuck who you are. You telling me that player shouldn't go get his money? That's bullshit.
He should be
He's
paid.
a starting quarterback, whether you like him or not, whether you think he's good or not. If the Cowboys have decided to make him a starter, he deserves starter money. It doesn't really matter what we think.
So you're right.
I agree.
He deserves. You're right. Because he deserves a Teddy Bridgewater-like contract. He's a starter. He's a starter.
No,
He's a starter.
that's not the market for it right now.
No, that is an 88 quarterback.
Y'all got
Can't beat
Teddy look good. Teddy look good.
No,
that's disrespect. Teddy look.
He's
We had Teddy. We had Teddy.
Teddy look better than motherfucking Dak. Teddy look better than Dak.
God damn.
Teddy looks surprisingly good. Just talking about. Let's leave Dion alone, man. She don't want to fight.
Because even you don't believe
We didn't go
fight.
That's why I said. That's why I'm not responding to that.
She gonna get off this pod and she gonna be hell in that crib after this.
She cuss me out.
We're talking about. One of y'all mentioned Zeke, right? Y'all got me on.
We get it. Can we get a 20-second timeout? Can we get a 20-second timeout? Timeout. We need to regroup.
I told y'all I was gonna be bad if you lose, man. And listen, y'all ain't gonna get a win in week 4, so expect 2 more weeks of this shit. I haven't said
motherfucker.
Except. Nah, I'm kidding.
Exactly.
All I know is that my Chiefs look like they did in February. That's all I'm saying.
I think you just played a bad defense, man.
Wow.
You know what? I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
I'll believe you. Well, let me see you play the Steelers.
No. That's not what
Yeah, you scared of the Steelers. That's fact. You scared of the Steelers.
Let me see you play the 49ers.
We got tape on that.
Let me see you play those good defenses.
You scared of the Steelers.
I'm no fool. All I'm saying is our offense, our defense look like they did last year. So unless the league is progressed, I expect the same results. But we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah. Hey, O'Brien's a moron, man.
Don't forget to make your picks.
Please don't forget to make your picks because you don't want to be caught slipping. So I'm gonna do all my shit right after this.
I got slipping last week. I lost a few games last week, but.
Hey, thank you for everybody who joined the Pick'em League.
Absolutely.
We
appreciate you.
Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. We appreciate all your interactions. We'll catch y'all next week.
Stay safe and please watch football. Please don't skip no games.
Go
and
Chiefs.
I promise you, the Eagles will win.
No, they won't. I promise y'all, it ain't gonna happen.
Promise you, we beat the Rams.
Y'all
I'm not saying nothing.
Peace.